I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Got an interesting one for you. You saw that thumbnail, Frostbite, huh? Isn't that weird looking? Look at this. Frostbite. Now this is made by CaJohn's hot sauce. Adds heat without changing the flavor or the color. So you can, now this is, because of the liquid form that it comes in, it's most often, as I'm told, used in drinks. Now I don't drink alcohol anymore, but I've got something I'm going to test this with. The ingredients, very simply, is vinegar, water, and capsicum extract. Now, I'm sure they're using cap crystals in this because it's not, there's no flavor. If you use anything else, you're going to have some sort of flavor in there. So, Drew Verdon sent this to me. I want to say thank you, Drew. Good man. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing. A little interesting information about Johnny Scoville. I'm not a big fan of water. Drink a ton of it, but I flavor it. So here is some smart water. Let me show you what I'm going to do. This is Country Time Raspberry Lemonade. All right, so this is raspberry lemonade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it first, and then I'm going to add a little bit of this Frostbite to it. See if we can heat up my lemonade this morning, my raspberry lemonade. So here's the regular raspberry lemonade. I get this one a lot because I like it. You can definitely taste the raspberry. The raspberry is a little bit more dominant than the lemonade is, and I like that. So that's what I got here. All right, so what I'm going to do now is you can smell the vinegar a little bit. All right, so here we go. Good bit of Frostbite. Never fails, right? All right, so now see if we can see the little crystals that are floating around. Because if you look at this, you'll see these little flakes that catch your eye. They look like little teeny confetti. Interesting. All right, so now we've got a spicy raspberry lemonade. Didn't change the aroma, still just smells like raspberry lemonade. Here we go. Very cool. You can't taste the vinegar. This just tastes like raspberry lemonade that's got a kick to it now. And it really does have a kick. Like for real. It's got a bite to it. This is great. Now, I don't drink alcohol anymore. I'm rolling up on my 4 years of sobriety on April 10th. But I can imagine if you're somebody who imbibes, there's a lot you could do with this. But here's the beautiful thing. It's so good for anything, you can put it in dishes. It's going to heat it without changing the flavor. But really, I think drinks are where you're going to find this is going to be your favorite thing. But you can add it to anything. I mean, just think about what you name the drink, and you can probably add it to it because it isn't going to adjust or alter the flavor profile of the drink you're starting with. So, very interesting. Spicy. Now, I can feel it right here already. Now, a product like this deserves a little bit of extra caution. Let me explain to you why. Let's say you overdo it with peppers, okay? It takes a little while to get those things to get into your system. This is liquid. If you overdo it with this, you're gonna cramp up quickly. just like when you do a sauce chug. Sauce chugs are tough because the cramps typically hit very, very quickly. So I'm telling you that if you overdo it with this, you can find yourself in a jam. So you want to make sure you have you prepped well, you have food in your stomach first. Like that, it just tastes like spicy vinegar. There's no pepper flavor. Just spicy vinegar. Ironically, when I put it in the drink, I really didn't taste the vinegar that much, if at all. But this is hot, so taking it just the way I just did it, for a non-chili head, you wouldn't enjoy it. Here's the good news: if you're a non-chili head, you put just a teeny bit in this, you could spice your drink up if you do it carefully. A chili head, just tasting it the way I did, probably a 6, maybe. Yeah, I think a chili head would say 5 or 6. But very interesting, very, very cool to do with your drinks. So whether you're non-alcoholic or alcoholic, there's a lot of things you can do to spice your drinks up with Frostbite. Excuse me, my goodness, Mama Scoville would slap the taste out of my mouth for doing that. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys have a really, really great day. It's gonna be a beauty. I can feel it. Can you? I really can. So let's make it a fun one today. I love you guys. In the description box, you're going to see a link for CaJohn's and for Drew Verdon. He's my friend. And I love CaJohn's, so check them out, please. Right there is the pepper. Click it. You're on the bus. If you don't want to miss a video, don't. You can start by clicking the bell for notification, but ultimately just visit us a lot, because if you do that, you won't miss anything. Right there is the Lifeboat, my brother Tommy's channel about addiction and victory over addiction, living a sober life that's fulfilling. Pretty exciting. If you want exclusive content all over and above the stuff you see here, get your Chasey Bus Pass. Hit the tab that says join. It's $4.99 per month. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. Right there, more videos. And I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.